It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so...
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Throw finds Jamar Chase. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. On third down, here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice pack. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
The deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete right side to Washington. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Running back sent in motion.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Bengals first down.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bengals first down.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line for second down.
Second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing is Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Seahawks opting for a 50B nickel set for this third down play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And they come up big on third down there with the Preseason.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Ryan Rico on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
The Seahawks take over.
The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. First and 10, Darnold. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
The coverage by Demetrius Knight.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Hits him on the end route. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's good.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Throwing is Darnold on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Trying to get it with the option here. We'll have the first down and even more. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to 6. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
That's another Seahawks.
Plowing up the middle. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Burrow on the play action. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow hits him on the out route. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First down carry for Brown. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. First down from the 42. Off the play fake, Burrow. He finds Diggs right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Brown. Shoves one away. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in by Washington. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Brown will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that.
And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Play fake, Darnold. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Third down. Bengals coming out in the dime look here. Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center. That's caught at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You've got middle field open or close. You've got single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Burrow setting to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action now, Burrow. It's taken in by Washington. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Gun on 3rd down. It's Burrow. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away, and that's exactly what the defense did.
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They're all set now. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks.
Out of the gun. A gift to Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. Has some daylight through the 40. is going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Stewart on the tackle. The tackle made back at his own.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Bronk, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are tackled at the 11th hour. 1 more second, and that would have been a pick 6. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They're sure to be appreciative of this as they start out 1st and goal from the 4. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Bengals 3.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Burrow now on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Burrow. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 13. Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Hits him on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing here, Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
1st and 10. Darnold. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
To throw. Here's Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There defensively.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he did what he could, but 4 yards isn't enough. It's going to be 4th and short. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hughes.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Rashid Shaheed. Incomplete.
2nd and 10. Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
18.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play fake. Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
It's on the pickup. 2nd and 6. On the Seahawks 40.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And defenders arriving in support to finish it off at the line.
No gain on the play.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
The Bengals first down.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Worry on the start. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Burrow.
23-yard line.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This connects with Higgins. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15.
Looking inside the red zone. Throws caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a number 6.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Up behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. To the air on third and long. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points.
Cincinnati.
Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. On first down, they'll run. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
We go play action here. It's Milrow. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
First down throw here from Milrow. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 36.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the gun, Milrow. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll run here on first down. It's inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 24. Bengals 10.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Seattle.
Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Going play action here. Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Motioning the tight end now. They'll throw, third and long. That's Cox, he's got Washington. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
To number 5, T. Higgins. Out of bounds at midfield. 8 yards on the pickup.
Quick on the draw here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's good for our Bengals.
Off the play fake. Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he goes out a little short of the 40. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Right back to Chase. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another.
They send Diggs in motion right.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, here's Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 30.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football. So just like that, Bronco, very nice drive. Ends in a whimper from that offense. And a real roar from the defense who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
The Seahawks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. First and 10 from the 32. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
Down at the 41. That's a gain of 7. Makes it
Here he is on third and short. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
To throw, here's Milrow. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Off the play fake, Milrow. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Fair catch made here at the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's good. Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 2nd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does. Because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they could rip that ball away from you, too.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Option give here. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Throwing the out route complete. Well, he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
it's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Myers' kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Jackson now to return it. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they've played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't putting it to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
A gain of 30.
Working on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working now from the gun.
The Seahawks
Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. They set up the screen. Brooks. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They are throwing it again. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd down and goal.
3rd down from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down and goal.
Desperation time here on 4th. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. I think we all saw their shoulders slump in unison when they saw that flag come out. They knew what that call was going to be.
And if he could, you know he'd dig a hole 10 feet under and go hide in it. You do not want him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Covered by the Seahawks.
The Seahawks offense running out now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Milrow. He'll try and run this. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The 26-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To the air, Milrow. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Running by Royal in the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks with a 10-point advantage. Back to the well again. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a design run for Milrow. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for Week 1. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.